Hey, it's Tim Scher here, founder of the One Belief Away method and the Practice Amplifier system. So, I want to share with you some strategies for how you can grow your business very quickly and how you can go from a small business to a larger business, especially if you are in the people helping profession. If you're a life coach, a business consultant, a wellness expert, if you're somebody who is in the personal and professional development industry, and your goal is to help people to live happier, more peaceful, or more productive lives, then you are the person that I've been looking for, because I want to share with you the tools and the strategies that will help your mindset, your skill set, and your marketing systems that will allow you to expand your reach. What I have found over the last 35 years of being in the people helping profession is that most talented coaches and consultants are struggling financially because we're not taught how to grow a business. And so we scramble online trying to figure out how to grow a business on a shoestring budget. And we go to these different programs and we go to these internet marketing gurus who are supposed to teach us how to grow our business. And it seem like sometimes the only people that are making money are the people that are selling you programs on how to make money. And so I saw so many gaps and problems in the industry that I decided I was going to fill in those gaps. I was going to do something about this. And the other thing that I learned is that a lot of times we feel like we're missing the marketing secrets that are going to take our business growth to the next level. And it turns out that it's not so much marketing. It has more to do with the beliefs that are in our mind that are causing us to either hold back or to sabotage ourselves or to struggle with trusting ourselves. And it shows up as self-sabotage, imposter syndrome, procrastination, getting too overwhelmed or caught up in perfectionism. And because of that, we're not using the marketing tools or systems that we do have that would work. And so a big part of this Practice Amplifier program that I put together is designed to give you both the mindset and 100% self-belief so that you can make any marketing plan work, and then also give you the most cutting edge tools that will help you to expand your reach, to get more clients. Because remember, you don't want leads and prospects. You want clients. You want high paying clients who are going to be a delight to work with. You want to work with people that are your ideal client in your ideal niche, right? People that you enjoy spending the most amount of time with. And you want to work with people who want to work with you. And so that you don't feel like you're chasing them. You know, if you chase success, it runs away. You've got to draw success to you. And the way that you do that is by educational marketing, by having a campaign, by being an advocate, by being on a mission. And that mission causes people to pay attention to you, and you're out there every day educating. Now, I entered that group of the top 1% of mindset coaches in the country, and I have the icons of the industry promoting me and talking about my One Belief Away books and methods because of the tools and the strategies and the way that I'm constantly educating people. And that's what's created so much attraction and what grew my practice and allowed me to run a 6-figure practice for 19 years in a row, despite competition and recessions and terrorist attacks and global pandemics and everything else that we've been through. And I've continued to grow more and more and more successful over the years because I've always had a mission. I've always had a campaign of ending needless emotional suffering and freeing people from PTSD and childhood trauma. And I got so good at that I became one of the best in the world at helping people to be free from their past and upgrade their mind so that they can actually make their dreams come true. And then I turned my attention to helping coaches to be able to do that for their clients now. You know, I've had lots of successes, lots of accolades, lots of pats on the back, lots of awards, made tons of money, all that good stuff. So now I want to help other people who have the same heart, the same calling, the same desire to get out there and make a difference as well. And now I want to teach you everything that I've learned after 35 years and lots of trial and error and hiring extraordinary coaches and spending hundreds of thousands of dollars figuring out the best tools, the best strategies, the best marketing systems. And now I've put that together for you. So I want to teach you a little bit of this today. And if you're watching this now, we have the Practice Amplifier 3-day event happening tomorrow. If it's already happened, then we've got another one coming up next week. But if you can be there tomorrow, awesome. Make sure you do it. Just go to practiceamplifier.com and enroll. It's extraordinary and you'll love it. But I want to give you some tips right now that are going to help you to be successful. So I'm going to see if I can share my screen real quick and get you and show you this. Okay, here it is. Share screen and day one. Perfect. All right, here we go. So this is the blueprint, right? It's a 6-step sales cycle that that you want to go through in order to grow a business, grow it fast, and take it from a small business to a larger business. Okay. Now, a couple of thoughts right off the top is that if you want to have a large business, you got to build a team, right? So many of us are solo entrepreneurs, and you can only go so far doing it by yourself. You don't have the feedback. You don't have other people working while you're sleeping. You'll bottleneck your own growth because everything is waiting for you to get to it. But if you have other people who can get to it instead, then you just move faster. The biggest fear is that, well, I can't afford people, or you can't trust people, or I don't have time to train them, or I won't know what to do with them, or people will steal all my information and become my competitor. These are all fear-based beliefs, scarcity beliefs that hold people back. And so that's why the very first step that I focus on the most is your mindset. Your mindset is crucial. We all have what I call big T and little t traumas that we've gone through in life. And it's not those traumatic experiences. It's the beliefs that formed in your unconscious mind without your permission about what your mind thinks those experiences meant about you, those around you, and the world you live in. The biggest fears that people have is that because I went through these experiences, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not capable enough, I'm not loved, I'm not worthy, I shouldn't make myself a priority, you can't trust people, if you shine too brightly, people are going to find you and knock you down. Money is the root of all evil, and the more successful I get, the more I lose love from others because of jealousy, or because they're like, what, who do you think you are? You special now, right? And so we sabotage ourselves. We only get so far, and then we find a way to get rid of it and knock ourselves back down, or we're so afraid to even get out there because of our perfectionism, because we're afraid people are going to reject us or be mean to us. And so as a result, we just can't take it to that next level or to any level. Like, I know people who wrote books, but they never told anybody that they wrote them, or they have a course that's ready to be launched and they're just always getting ready, but never launching. And that's because of fear. So we focus on our unconscious beliefs. And that's why we say you're one belief away from having a significant breakthrough in your life. And most people just don't know this. Most people are unaware. They're trying coaching, they're trying therapy, they're meditating, they're using affirmation programs, they're listening to hypnosis programs on the internet. None of that is going to change those unconscious beliefs. And the problem with just trying to be a positive thinker is it's like you're cutting the top off of a weed. If you don't pull the weed out at the root, then it won't go away. And most people don't know how to do that. And that's why I developed this one belief away method. So we focus a lot on the unconscious beliefs that are driving your behavior. Then we focus on marketing and awareness. And that's the educational piece of this. We want to make sure that we are educating people on what you offer and where they're stuck, and you get them to think about stuff that they're not thinking about. So many people are trying to solve X when Y is the real issue. So for example, people are trying to figure out, how do I get rid of my sugar cravings, when it has nothing to do with sugar cravings or losing weight. It has to do with unconscious beliefs of not feeling good and not feeling loved or safe. And so people are trying to solve the wrong problem, and you have so many people trying to lose weight and people are failing left and right, and they think, well, it just doesn't work for me. No, that approach isn't going to work for anybody, right? You've got to figure out what's really going on unconsciously and upgrade the programming that allows you to feel safe and that allows you to make yourself a priority. So that's an example, right? Or people say that I want to get out there and use video as educating people, but I'm afraid that people are going to judge me. Right? Well, that comes back to the fear that I'm not safe, I'm not good enough. And people don't realize that you're afraid of others judging you because you're judging you, right? And so when you upgrade that belief that you have and you start giving yourself love and acceptance and encouragement, then all of a sudden you're going to attract others into your life who are going to also mirror that and give that to you as well. So we provide educational marketing, and that educational marketing allows you to win before you even arrive. It answers your client's most burning questions. It causes them to realize that you are an expert, that you're different from everybody else. And then all of a sudden you're not in that commodity game of, well, all coaches are the same, so I'm going to go with the cheapest one. It gets you out of that. It allows you to become the king or queen of your category. Then we focus on taking these people that are maybe interested. Some are cold traffic, they're not interested. Many are warm traffic, so they're interested, but they need more nurturing. They need to know you. They need to understand if they can trust you, if what you're offering is going to be right for them. And then there's hot traffic, and that's people who are like, let's go. I'm ready. Let's do this. Okay. So we're looking for the hot traffic, and we're warming up the warm traffic, and we're getting rid of the cold traffic, right? Or we're looking at how we can warm them up. Okay. You got to know who you're going after so that you can reach them effectively. You know, if you're somebody who's still saying that my stuff is good for everybody and I'm marketing to everybody, then you're going to have a very difficult time, because you cannot fish the whole ocean. You don't have enough time, energy, or money to fish the whole ocean, right? You got to find what fish do you want to catch? Where's the favorite fishing spot? What kind of bait do they like? Should you fish in cold weather, warm weather? What time of day? The more you know what you're going after and you know where those people are, the more you can speak their language and you can go directly to them. That's what we call having a niche. So then you're going to generate leads by educating them and then developing the language so that they feel like they connect with you. And then that is going to nurture them, right? So they're starting to understand who you are and how you care and what you can provide for them. And you're showing them social proof that I'm not just saying this worked, other people are saying this. Always work for the testimonials, not the money, because those testimonials become stories, case studies, endorsements that you will use to convert clients and then also turn them into raving fans who will then give you more testimonials and endorsements and online reviews, because people are always looking at the endorsements of others before they decide whether they're going to work with you or not. And so if you have a bunch of those endorsements and testimonials, they're going to choose you over your competition. Then you provide them what you promise and you over deliver, which is incredible. And so all of these areas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these 6 areas: mindset, awareness and marketing, lead generation, lead nurturing, conversion, fulfillment and delivery. This all builds up systems for you. And these are different areas that you can make better, right? Each area you can become better at improving how you take care of people, how you provide your service. You're turning this into systems that other people can use and run on your behalf. And that builds referral systems. It allows you to retain clients or resell clients into other opportunities. And it gives you your time back because you're developing systems and you're building, teams who will collaborate and work with you. And that's how it works, right? So this is the 6 areas of the sales cycle, but the foundation is the mindset. The foundation is the mindset of everything. And that's why we've got to make sure that we are focusing specifically on your unconscious beliefs more than anything else. Because in every area that we talked about, from awareness and marketing to lead gen to nurturing to fulfillment, all of those areas to developing systems, they all have beliefs there that block us. We all have our blind spots. We all have some self-limiting belief that we don't recognize is there. And the better you get at being a belief hunter, the better you get at recognizing self-limiting beliefs so that you can upgrade it, the more successful you will be, the faster you will create the results and the outcomes that you desire. And so during the 3-day Practice Amplifier experience, what we do is we go deep into each one of those areas. And then I help you figure out, and we kind of do it together, what we need to do to make sure that you are optimizing each one of those areas. As we build the marketing plan for you, we're also figuring out what the unconscious beliefs are and upgrading them, which makes this program unique. There's lots of marketing programs out there, but none of them have the one belief away method. And this method is more effective than any other coaching program out there, period. I've gone through all of those. I figured out what the gaps are. There's so many people who've done 20 years of personal development and are still stuck and still in the same place that they were 2 years ago. And so I focused on filling in those gaps, finding those missing pieces and putting them together into a program that gives you the hand-holding support, the unconscious reprogramming strategies, and the support that you need to finally make those dreams come true. So we're starting tomorrow. If you catch this video right now, then go to practiceamplifier.com and grab your ticket, get your seat. When you get a seat for you, you can give a friend a free ticket to the event and then you get the Take Action Playbook that'll help you to build your plan of action so that you know exactly what to do and you have clarity after the 3-day event. And then we're going to focus on making those dreams come true and expanding your reach and getting your message out there and helping more people, which ultimately is what you want, right? I mean, when we have the resources to be able to live our best lives and we cultivate those resources by helping other people live their best lives, that's the dream for those in the people helping profession. We have our freedom. We have the ability to do what we want. We've become the person that we needed to grow into to have all of our dreams come true. And at the same time, we've helped other people. We've made the world a better place because we are in it. And that is the dream for all of us that are out there wanting to make our best life happen, right? And so who want to live our best lives. And so these are the strategies. This is the map. This is how you do it. And every single person who has gone through my Practice Accelerator webinar, which is a 90-minute jumpstart program that I have, or anybody that's gone through the 3-day event, or anybody that went to the next level, which is getting the One Belief Away hypnosis or coaching certification, so that I teach you how to create miracles for people in a short amount of time that blows people's minds, right? One of the reasons people love Tony Robbins is because he's always done these group demonstrations, which are amazing. I've learned how to do the same thing, but in a shorter amount of time. Very quick, very laser fast, and in a way that's even more effective and even more powerful. And that is what is changing the game. When people go through these experiences or when they go through these events, they're like, this is totally different than what I've done before. This is awesome. How come everybody isn't doing this? Well, we're working on it, right? We're working on it. We're building momentum. I'm building a community of achievers and an army of healers who are going to free people who are ready. Not everybody, but the people who are ready from the shackles that hold them back, from the self-limiting beliefs that hold them back. And when we do this for you, you're going to have an amazing experience. It makes me choked up. It gets me just, I love this. This is what I do, is freeing people. And I've helped tens of thousands of people. My videos have reached millions of people, right? But I still get just as excited thinking about what could be possible for you, what you can do for yourself, what you can do for your family, what you can do for your friends, what you can do for your neighbors, what you can do for your clients and your customers. It's extraordinary. And I just can't tell you enough how important this is, what we're doing, because we are in the middle of the age of anxiety. Depression and anxiety were sky high before the pandemic. Now it's off the charts. I'm getting calls from parents saying my 9-year-old has so much anxiety, they can't go to school anymore. She can't go to school anymore, right? And so it's just gotten way out of control. The teenagers that went through the pandemic are just riddled with stress and anxiety, or just feel like they don't even give a crap anymore, right? What's the point? Right. And they've lost hope. And so, or people that are in their 30s, 40s, 50s, I have people that are in their 80s that are still struggling with issues that happened when they were 12. And they finally experience the freedom and the joy of self-love and a feeling of inner peace going through these experiences. And so I love working with people helping coaches and consultants, because you are an unsung hero. You are somebody who's out there dedicating your life to helping others. You've learned how to take your mess and turn it into your message, how to take your pain and turn it into purpose. And so I never wanted to train entrepreneurs like you and me, because I felt like everybody was doing it. And, I wanted to be special, and that part of me that wanted to, I didn't want to do what everybody else was doing, but I've learned that those were limiting beliefs, and that of course I should be helping coaches and consultants like me, because, I am you, right? You're my people. I'm your people. We're in the same community. And so of course, there was another part of me too, I'm embarrassed to say it, but I was like, well, why would I give you my best secrets? You're just going to become my competition. And my coaches will always be like, Tim, that's scarcity thinking, that you got too many money belief issues that are sabotaging you. And that's why for a long time, I was, like the best kept secret. People say that all the time. How come you're not famous? How come people don't know you? Well, I am famous in my niche, right? But people didn't know me because I was going under the radar. I was making big things happen, but it was under the radar because, I had these fears that if people knew, then I would lose it. And so I had to change that around. And now I'm giving all my secrets away. And I'm like, take it, use it, because I'm not competing, I'm collaborating. So I'm giving you the best stuff that I have, and I want you to use it because it will make the world a better place, starting with making your life better. And when you win, that's how I win now, right? When you're the star, when you're getting everything that you want, when your dreams are coming true, that's how I feel like I win now, because I've already accomplished, I've been on TV 50 times. I've made lots of money. I've won many awards, right? I've done TED Talks. I've been a corporate speaker. I've spoken on stages from coast to coast and in Europe. I have the biggest icons in the world, writing endorsements in my books and creating videos for me. And I've helped tens of thousands of people to transform their lives and release them from needless emotional suffering. I have an amazing wife. I have 2 extraordinary boys. I mean, I have won. I'm healthy, right? I have really won. I wish I had more hair, right? But I feel like I've already won. And I did not start out that way. I started out full of anxiety and fear and self-doubt. And if there is a way to sabotage myself, what? I figured it out, right? And so they say that you write the books that you need most. And so I always wrote the books on how to get rid of self-sabotage and how to get out of your own way and how to love yourself. Because, and how to get rid of anxiety and build more confidence, because that's what I needed. And now I spent 35 years. I'm 53 years old. And now I'm in a place where I just want to give and give and give and help other people to finally have that sense of peace and be able to get their message out there in a bigger way and have the support and finally get rid of the doubt that plagues us and that holds us back, or to get rid of the confusion, because there is nothing worse than feeling stuck. There is nothing worse than not having clarity and not knowing what to do and feeling like you're running out of time, you're running out of money, you're running out of resources, you're running out of hope, you're running out of love, and that deep fear that keeps coming in saying, what if this really isn't going to work for me? What if this law of attraction stuff really is a bunch of crap? What if all this stuff that I heard that, if you believe it, then you can make it happen? What if that's not going to happen for me? And those are the fears that we all got to wrestle with. But when you have the right tools, when you upgrade those beliefs, when you pull out the fears at the root, and when you have the right strategies in place, you can make the dream happen. You have the ability to pull this off. God would not have given you the desire to do this without also giving you the ability. We just have these mental viruses. It's like malware that's stuck in our brain, in our computer brain, and we got to get it out. And I can show you how to do that rapidly. Just by going through the 3-day event, you will have an extraordinary experience. And it's just amazing. So I appreciate you being here. And I'm excited that because I just know that one day we're going to meet through the online program, or we're going to meet at a live event, and we're going to celebrate all the successes that you've had because you happen to stumble on this video. Remember, I'm talking all about educational marketing. What am I doing right now? I'm providing education. And that education, remember, to me, marketing is a love letter to your ideal client, saying, hey, I understand where you're coming from. I recognize your pain. I have some solutions that are going to help you to live a happier, more fulfilling life. Are you interested in learning a little bit more for free? That's what marketing is. And then you escalate them up through the value ladder, giving them so much that they're like, I'm ready to buy whatever you have, because they see the ROI, they see how authentic you are, and they've gotten tremendous results before they even worked with you. And so that's what it's all about. That's what marketing is all about. So anyway, I'm excited to see you at our next upcoming event. If you have any questions, please let me know, and make it a sure success. And I'll talk to you soon. Always believe in you. You got this. You can do this. You can do anything you put your mind to. All right, I'm going to stop now, or I'm just going to keep going. But you are amazing. You're a really big deal. So know it, own it, and get yourself out there in the world in a bigger way, because people need you.